Everybody, like Harp said, I'm Lieutenant Fred Hoos. I'm the supervisor of the investigative section. What we're doing here today is we're here to support the Hare family. Her daughter-in-law Latasha and her daughter Pam and the rest of her family, grandkids. We care about this family. We need answers for this family. We care about the community, and what we're doing today is hoping that we can get some answers from the community after this press conference. So what I'll do is I'll read a brief statement, and then I'll turn it over to the Hare family to speak, and then I guess we'll open it up for questions. On February 27th, 2021, at approximately 1:45 p.m. Saturday afternoon, officers responded to the area of Pinefield Court for a report of gunshots being heard. As the officers were responding, there was additional reporting of a gunshot victim being at the location. When officers arrived, they located 74-year-old Mary Hare in her gray Mazda sedan. She had been shot and was subsequently pronounced deceased at the scene. Detectives in the forensic unit responded to the scene. They collected evidence, video, and canvassed the area for witnesses. Initial information indicated that Mary Hare drove to Pinefield Court to pick up a cell phone for her 7-year-old grandson who left it at a friend's house. As she waited, an unknown perpetrator shot and killed her. I'd just like to add that, Mary Hare, was a loved a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and her life ended right where we were standing. And the reason I wanted to have this press conference here is because someone within the sound of my voice, or that is actually watching us right now, has information that is crucial to finding out who killed Mary Hare. And so with that, I'd like to turn it over to the family.
Hello, my name is Latasha, L-A-T-A-S-H-A, last name Hare, H-A-Y-R-E, and as mentioned before, I am her daughter-in-law. I'm going to try to make it through this without crying. I feel it now. It was a gorgeous day, February 27th, when all this happened. It was weather that we've been waiting on. So to not be outside on that day was weird. So I know that something had to be seen or something. Like I said, it was just too nice of a day to stay inside and embrace it inside. You had to be outside to feel it and to understand what it was. That day when we got here, it literally stopped us dead in our tracks. We're still there, and we're trying to move forward from there. She was the glue that literally kept us together, so you can imagine what happens when you lose the glue. Everything starts to fall apart. So with the help of North Charleston Police Department and friends and family, we are trying to stay positive. We're knowing that maybe someone's seen something they're just not comfortable coming forward with, but with the help of Crime Stoppers, you know that you can always call them anonymously, give a tip, leave hope for us at least. We got her grandkids here, my husband, who was her only son here, my sister-in-law. We have her other daughters in Kentucky, I believe, and we're missing her like crazy. Nothing, like they say, it gets easier, and it's not getting easier. I don't even think that if it was all said and done and justice was served, it still wouldn't be easy because she's not there. So if anyone does know anything or seen something and having a hard time coming forward, again, Crime Stoppers is all over it as well. So leave a tip, let us know, say something. It's better to tell the police and Crime Stoppers than to try to contact us personally as family. We're not ready for that. But again, if you know something, seen something, heard something, there's too many windows facing this one spot. Too much for someone to not have seen something. So again, if you do know something, say something. I don't know. Pam, do you want to say something?
Have any questions for Detective Hoos? Again, please be mindful, we can only say so much.
Any questions?
Yes. Why was the charges dropped or dismissed back in April?
Right. So this is still a very active investigation. So during the investigation, we did make an arrest in connection to this case. But as it continued, we got additional evidence, and that was discovered, and we consulted with the solicitor's office, and that person was released. But I don't want to go into too much detail because it's still a very, even it's been several months, it's still a very, very active investigation. And the detectives are still following up on leads. We just really need information from the community at this point.
Are there any other people of interest that you don't want to divulge right now? Or?
I really don't want to go into that because of how active this case is.
Have you guys canvassed the area, kind of done door-to-door?
We went door-to-door over a period of days. I think we were probably working 2 days straight, multiple days. The detectives will still continue to come out here seeking information. But what we know, it was a Saturday afternoon. It was sunny like this, except it was a lot cooler, being February. We know there were kids out here playing. There were multiple people out here when this occurred. And we know the person with the vital information is probably listening to me right now, and it can probably see us. So we want that person or those people that have that information to contact us. And if you look down there, we have the Crime Stoppers number and an email address for the North Charleston Detective Unit. They can be anonymous, okay? But we're missing a crucial piece of information that's out there. We just need the community to help us.
Do you think this was a deliberate act or wrong place, wrong time, mistaken identity?
I wouldn't want to get into that right now. Yeah.
It sounds like you're not getting as much cooperation from the community as you would like. What would you say is the level of cooperation that you're getting from the folks who live in this area?
Well, I would say we do get cooperation, and we did get cooperation, but I think someone is out there that maybe we haven't spoke to, or maybe we did speak to and they just were afraid to give us the information. That's a distinct possibility, and so that's why we wanted to put this Mary Hare's death, her murder, brutal murder, out in the public realm again, so we can generate information from the community.
If someone is scared and maybe you have spoken to them before, what is it that you want to tell them specifically if they do have more information?
Yeah, you can be anonymous. You can call Crime Stoppers. You can email. You can call our drug tip line. You can call. There's any manner of things, and we'll keep you anonymous. Okay, so. And with the Crime Stoppers tips, it's a complete anonymity. So they can give the information, and we'll investigate the information. So.
Is there any concern that this individual is still out there, causing more crimes similar to what's happened here?
Well, we obviously know that a suspect's out there, but I don't know what. I couldn't tell you what that person's done or is doing right now. But we want to get this person in custody, okay, and get justice for the Hare family. She was just out here picking up a cell phone. Her grandson had a sleepover the night before and left his cell phone. I mean, I'm a parent. I've had my parents do the same thing, but there was no need for this to occur. So she should not have died like this. She should die of old age in her sleep with her family by her side. Not due to a cold-blooded act.
There's been a number of shootings in North Charleston, obviously, throughout the year. Mm-hmm. What makes this one different for you?
Well, they're all the same, okay? Someone's dead. Several months later, we had a 16-year-old shot to death, probably 500 yards from here, okay? It's about the families, okay? This is what is left behind, okay? And so that's why we do our jobs. It's the only reason we exist. And, we want to be here doing this because we care about the victims and the families, okay? We can't really do anything specifically for Miss Hare herself because she has passed on. But it's the family and justice that we serve, and that's what we're trying to do.
Have you been receiving tips of any kind, or is that kind of dried up?
We do from time to time receive tips, but we're hoping this will generate some additional tips, yeah.
How is the GoFundMe going?
You want to speak to that?
It's going all right. We had a bake sale, collected some money, a couple donations. So we're going to add that with our Crime Stoppers. So there will be a reward for the arrest and prosecution.
What would an arrest or a prosecution mean to your family specifically?
It means everything. A lot.
What's it been like working with the officers and detectives?
Good. Good. They answer any questions I have or anything like that.
Are there any memories that you want to share with the community to kind of just ignite how much really this means to have justice kind of served?
Like my sister-in-law said, she was the glue. I mean, we all went to her for everything. Now we're trying to figure out how to make it living. Even though we're grown, we always depended on her. So now it's like we're an 18-year-old trying to learn how to live again, you know?
All right, folks, that'll be the last question. We appreciate you all coming out. Thank you, and we hope something does develop from this, and we'll keep you posted if we have any major developments. Thank you all.